Hey guys, last week on board Amari, we didn't sink our boat, so that was a great plus. The three hulls seemed to hold and there was no major problems. However, we did have a few small leaks, so this week we're going to fix that. We're going to get our new dinghy in the water, but before that, let's pick up where we left off, where Laura tried to sink the boat and our water problem. So it's the next day. We met up with my dad last night. We went for dinner, and today we've been trying to solve some of the three hull issues and also the water tank issue. And by that we were trying to clean out the water tanks and make it more drinkable. Laura put bleach in, but yesterday she put way too much in. Look what we're dealing with right now. This place is literally like a bubble party. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her. She's meant to put one bottle in. She put 3! Yep. This is our entire day now.
It's dinghy time.
It's dinghy time!
2, 1. It's dinghy time.
It's dinghy time!
Like,
why are you saying that like it's like some
because I
seduction?
knew you were.
It's dinghy time!
It's dinghy time!
We got ourselves a new tender dinghy, little boat thing that we float off. It's our car. Okay, let's go with that. It's our floating car. And we got it.
Let's just say we went a bit extreme.
So I don't know if you'll hear what we're saying here, but it's Highfield 2.9, and it's pretty big. This is nice box. Things to open, some are safe.
Oh, look at the fancy seat and all. Oh my.
Okay. And to answer everyone's question, yes, this was expensive, and yes, it's totally unnecessary. But again, when you're focusing everything on the dogs, and how can the dogs get on and off the boat, and how are they going to not puncture the boat, you're not left with very many options other than a rigid boat. But we'll talk about the reasons why we've chosen this in a minute. But yeah, let's get it pumped up and get in the water.
Well, so big.
So we've got a seat cushion because we're too fancy to sit on hard things. We've got a dry bag. We've got a seat here, oars, and a foot pump. Yeah, we've got a foot pump, a repair kit, and
So that's part of the repair kit.
how to repair, yeah. So let's get this pumped up.
And this is where we would hold it. Nice hand on your hip.
What's
It's definitely secure enough for the dogs. So it is
Huge.
I personally still don't think it's big enough.
Are you being serious? I can't tell if you're being serious.
Like, oh well.
It looks good.
It feels like it's bigger than our boat. Go big or go home, eh?
Right, so just need a bit of a break after that. We got the engine on eventually. It took the 4 of us, and then I needed to get 2 more people to come and give us a hand. So that's now on. So yeah, we'll come back to the dinghy at another future point when we're actually out using it. We haven't actually used it yet. So right now I really need to get all these plumbing issues fixed. So I'm really hoping this is just going to be a really quick montage of just putting pipes on and screwing things in, and it's perfect. But if anyone has any experience with plumbing, that does never happen. But I am remaining hopeful, so please work, because we need to get out of here in the next like 24 hours. So, yep, I'm confident.
Days later.
So what are you doing?
These last couple of days then I've kind of slowly started opening these handles, which then lets the water through, and every single time it happened there was a leak, and some of them pretty bad, some of them just a dribble, but it's enough that if your boat is constantly leaking, it's not necessarily a good thing. So yeah, we're kind of freaking out about it this last couple of days, because I'm very, very scared to, it was just this joint here, and I was very scared to unscrew it in case
What joint?
this, where this is all white now, that was what was leaking, and so the worry was that if I unscrewed that, and really, because it was properly like siliconed in or sikaflexed in, if I unscrewed that, then the risk would be that it ripped the whole through hull off, because it had been so tight. So yeah, we freaked out about quite a lot about it over these last couple of days, and I managed to get someone to come and have a look at it and give me some advice, and between the two of us we managed to get them off. The boat did not sink, and now we put in a new filler instead of the Sikaflex that we used, and now hopefully it's going to work, fingers crossed. So I'm now just attaching the hoses again, and if we can get this if we can get this, which is the front bathroom, so this one is for the toilet, it's it comes straight over. So yeah, we've got two toilets on board. One is this front one, just goes straight over, there's no option for it to go into a holding tank, and in the back toilet has an option as to whether you want it to go straight over or into the holding tank. So yeah, so that's your toilet, and then this middle one's for your sink, and then this is for the water in for the toilet. So it's just like a toilet at home would flush, and it has fresh water. We don't have fresh water, because to use fresh water for flushing the toilet would be a very big luxury. So we just use salt water. It comes straight from here into the system, and then it comes back out of this one. So that's it's a pretty simple system, but if there's a leak, it kind of defeats the purpose of your boat sinking. Even if it's a slow sink, it's not something you kind of want to deal with. So hopefully this is now going to do it. We'll catch up whenever we go to turn these on, and hopefully there's no leaks. Fingers crossed, because if this doesn't happen, then we're going to be stuck. And just because of this, we've actually decided to stay in the marina for another couple of days, just to make sure that if anything goes wrong with these, there's a haul out, and we can go get the boat lifted out of the water in the same day. So okay, let's just try it and see. Let's try. That feels dry. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Like your mind just plays tricks on you, thinking it feels wet. It feels dry. You check it there, because I'm losing my mind.
No, seems okay. Yeah.
Seems pretty good. Okay.
Success.
So now we can flush the toilet, hopefully. We're getting there. We can almost pee in the boat. Oh, it's the simple things. Right now we've been stuck to the marina, because that's the biggest reason we've been here, is we haven't been able to leave to go to the toilet. We can't go to shore every time, so let's get this sorted, and it's another thing checked off. Double check there's no... No, we're good. Okay. And nothing in the back?
No.
Are you telling me you have a dry toilet?
You need a toilet.
Excellent.
Now I clean it.
Yeah. Right, let's get more done.
Where'd you go? Why? What are you doing?
Right. And we're off.
We're leaving the marina.
Finally getting out of here after what, 3
weeks.
Well, we've been in the marina for 9.5 months, but we've been here for 3.5 weeks now trying to sort all this mess out, but we're finally leaving. So we are going for a 2-day trip with my dad and Mandy, and we're going to take them to somewhere near Carnati. We don't exactly know where, and then we're going to come back here, and then that's us off. We may stay locally here for another week because we're still waiting for solar panels to arrive, but yeah, we're actually getting out. We're going to stay on anchor, and we're going to, well, we'll maybe do 1 night on anchor, 1 night on a Mirren Boy, but it's happening.
It's happening.
So we've got all this shopping behind us
Oh,
that needs put away, and
place is a mess.
I need to do one last errand to get things underway, and then we're good to go. So,
Are you excited?
well, let's just hope we can do it.
Stop
yes.
being negative. I just put the camera on. So?
You excited?
Of course I am. No, my excited was so much better. You have to use mine, so you just have to suck it up and show it. You're just like,
Where will then you say? Come on, ask.
that was genuine though. Like, why do you ruin things? Oh. Are you excited?
I am excited.
Oh my god.
No,
Just use the original because the original's just you. Oh, sorry.
So how do you feel about it?
I'm so excited.
It is going to be a massive learning curve, and there's so many things to be worried about, but we're just so excited to get out of here, and hopefully today will be about maybe a 4-hour sail, and then we'll kind of stay around there for 2 hours, or 2 days. So let's see how that goes. Well, that's us for another week. Thank you guys so much for making it this far in the video. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. Any questions at all, just comment down below. And if you want to follow along on our journey and see us finally leave the marina, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!